Goes beyond individual classrooms. Experts hope that ultimately all teachers, no matter their subjects or expertise, are able to stimulate the sort of critical thinking that empowers young people to participate responsibly in civic life. Vanya Patino takes us to California State University, Fullerton, where future teachers are learning how to engage these students in authentic, productive, and meaningful civic discourse.
It's a tool you're going to take with you, a process.
In this class, the teachers are the students.
What was the last time you had a disagreement with somebody over a public or civic issue?
At Cal State Fullerton, Professor William Toledo is preparing teachers to facilitate what can be controversial political conversations in the classroom.
To get students involved in politics with low-level, non-controversial issues so that we don't get into these spaces where, as adults, we don't talk about politics. Because if we're not talking about it, we get into those echo chambers and we get even more divided, right? Which we're seeing right now.
High school teacher Naomi Chia says long gone are the days when politics were not brought up.
Social media is now involved and kids kind of have an idea where people stand, but they still don't want to address it. So I think that's something that we need to teach students.
And to teach their students, they have to learn first.
Remember, that's hard yes, hard no.
Which is why Professor Toledo puts them through the same scenario they can later practice with their students.
We have people pretty close to the hard no side.
In this case, they debated over vending machine food options.
Being able to choose like, hey, I want hot Cheetos today, or like, hey, I do want to eat healthy today, should be their choice.
And snacks should always be accessible, especially when you might only have a few.
It may not seem too controversial, but Professor Toledo says that is also the point.
So it's super important that we start with lower level, less controversial issues just to build the capacity to talk across disagreement, to talk about public and civic issues.
He says classrooms are the perfect place to start. And Naomi agrees.
To be considerate of the perspectives.
Believing teachers are playing an important role in stopping the polarization the country is seeing.
Teachers have the job to teach students how to be able to engage in civic discussions and rather than pulling away from each other on the spectrum and kind of come closer together and meet in the middle.
Saying it is less about where they stand, but more about having the ability to explain why.
Also placing an emphasis on fact. That's also our goal as educators, to make sure that students know how to fact check, they're using credible sources.
All part of the toolbox helping teachers and students navigate civic discourse.
That lets them start to be like, oh wow, I can say and talk about things with people I disagree with.
With the goal of moving towards a more connected society.